Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today's Tuesday, November the 17th, 2020. Got a happy birthday shout out to my girlfriend from way back. No, she wasn't my girlfriend. I just had a crush on her. She was actually my babysitter. Kelly Graham Haskett. That's right. Kelly Graham Haskett. Way back when, oh, I tell you, it's been a little while, but that's all right. She's trying to get me some information. I'm hoping she's getting it from my mama and me too. I'd like to have that same information that you're getting from my mama. But anyway, happy birthday, girl. And here we go. Hey, Kelly, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. You know, you're 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Kelly, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. That's another trip around the sun that you've made. So I hope you're enjoying every bit of your day because, well, it's your happy birthday. I said, hey, happy birthday to you today and many more. Enjoy your birthday, Kelly. All right, got some Facebook friend likes. Folks that like the Shin Show, that's them. Yes, sir, Bob. Leone Pedereza Fernandez, and Jamie O'Driscoll, Martin Kelly, Steve Clary, and then there's my pokey pal, Amanda Sue Little. Can't forget her also. Alrighty, well, alrighty then. That being said, let's do some local weather. Today's local weather going to be brought to you by Works Tools. Yes, Works Tools are all 20 volt tools. That's right. Everything runs off a 20 amp battery. Those are long, deep cycle running batteries, and they are just chock plumb full of energy, long enough to do the job that you need done. Actually, the reason I'm doing the works thing is because it's right here on the weather page, and they've got a snow blade, and I bought one because, well, my friends, I'm going to try to get one on this wheelchair this year. Now, I've been trying for years and years and years to put one on this wheelchair, and well, I'm going to do it this year. I am. All right, anyway, we got clear skies throughout the day, lows around 33 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds south to southeast or southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour for the overnight. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, November the 18th, mainly sunny skies, highs around 59 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds south to southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies, with lows around 49 degrees Fahrenheit and winds south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Thursday, November the 19th, sunny skies, highs around 71 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds south to southwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Could occasionally gust up over 40 miles per hour. Then generally fair skies overnight with lows around 53 degrees Fahrenheit. And wind speeds are going to be south to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Friday, November the 20th, more clouds than sun. Highs near 68 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then overcast with rain showers at times. Lows around 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be light and variable. Chances of rain 40%. How about overcast skies for Saturday, November the 21st? Yeah, showers at times, highs around 66 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds south to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. Overcast with rain showers overnight at times, lows around 47 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 60%. And then how about considerable cloudiness for Sunday, November the 22nd, to wrap up our 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Considerable cloudiness with occasional rain showers, highs around 50 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 60%. Showers in the evening and then partly cloudy overnight. Lows around 32 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. And that, my friends, wraps up your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area brought to you today by Works Tools. Got a couple of song requestuses. Actually, I don't know that it was a song request. Somebody sent me out a turkey as a silly bird. Janice Seitz Johnson, that's who sent that out. And so we're going to do that one. Um, Song lyrics, a turkey is a silly bird. And here we go. Well, it's not going to give me. Here we go. Let's try this. Is it going to give me it? Are they going to? No, they got videos. I don't want to watch a video. I don't want to watch the video. I want the song lyrics. I mean, I guess I could watch the video. Still. Yeah, da dee da dum dee dee dee. A turkey is a silly bird. His head goes wobble wobble, and all he knows is just one word. It's gobble gobble gobble. The turkey is a silly bird. His head goes wobble wobble, and he just know one little word, and the word is gobble gobble. Happy Thanksgiving. All right. Let's try the other song. What was the other song? It's called Dimples, and it's by Johnny Lee Hooker. Bow, 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 bow. Song lyrics, Dimples. Bow, 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 bow. I love the way you walk. Bow, bow, bow. I love the way you walk. Bow, 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 bow. Crazy about the way you walk. Bow. Oh yeah, I love the way you walk. Bow, 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 bow. You, my baby, I got my eyes on you. Ba-dum, boom, boom. I like the way you swish. I like the way you swish. Oh, I like the way you swish. Oh, I like the way you swish. Ah, you, my baby, I got my eyes on you. Boom, 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 boom. You got dimples in your jaw. Boom, 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 boom. You got the dimples in your jaw. Boom, 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 boom. You got the dimples in your jaw. You got the dimples in your jaw. Oh, you may be, baby. I got my eyes on you. Oh, yeah. Well, I see you every day. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I see you every day. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, if you need to look. Well, I see you every day. Ba-bum, bum, bum, bum. Well, I see you every day. You my baby, and I got my eyes on you. Bum, 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 bum. Jump, jump, beep, jump, 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 bum, bum. All right, hey, you know. Hey, hey, baby, baby. I don't want you to say, hey, hey. How about some Indian songs? Want to hear an Indian song? Don't know what it is, don't know what it means, have no idea. I hope I did not offend any of my um, early American settlers, you know, the ones that were here before us. The what are they? What do they go by these days? Not Indians. Um, 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 well, what do we call them? Early American settlers. That's here before us. But so were the Spanish, and so were some other folks. But you know, like any of the rest of them, they've all been moved away. They all just went on their merry way, slowly, slowly. Uh, they're not called Indians. They're American. What are Indians referred to? Native Americans. That's what they're called. That's what they're called, Native Americans. Blah 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 blah. Hoa hoa ha ha hum bum. I'm trying to think of another song that kind of goes like that. Boom 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 boom. Hey hey boom 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 boom. Hey baby boom 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 boom. You know you drive me crazy. The way you do the things you do. Song lyrics, the way you do the things you do. You got a smile so bright. You know you could have been a candle. Oh, I'm holding you so tight. You know you could have been a handle. Oh, the way you swept me off of my feet. You know you could have been a broom. And baby, you smell so sweet. You know you could have been some perfume. Well, you could have been some anything you wanted to. I can tell. That's the way that you do the things you do. I like the way you do the things you do. Ooh, 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 oh, as pretty as you are. Oh, you know you could have been a flower. Oh, if good looks were minutes, you know you could have been an hour. The way you stole my heart. Whoa, you know. Well, you could have been some honey. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, where we at? The way you stole my heart. You could have been a crook. And baby, you're so smart. Yeah, no, you could have been a school book. What? You could have been anything you wanted to. I can tell the way the thing you do, the things you do. I like the way you do the things you do. Yeah. Hey, you make my life so rich. Oh, you know you could have been some money. And baby, you're so sweet. You know you could have been honey. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to. I can tell by the way you do the things you do. Oh, I like the way you do the things you do. As pretty as you are. Well, you could have been a flower. If good looks were minutes, you could have been an hour. The way you stole my heart, you could have been a crook. And oh, baby, you're also smart. You could have been a school book. Whoa. Yeah, you could have been anything you wanted to. I can tell. I like the way you do the things you do. Oh, baby, the way you do the things you do. I like the way you do the things you do. The way you do the things you do. All right. I'm making most of that rhythm up myself as I go along because that's a whatchamacallit song, I believe. Yeah, UB40. It's a UB40 song. Well, they don't sing that way. Well, how. Oh, baby. Oh, well, hey. Well, how. Oh, no. That guy used to sing all the time on one of the commercials years ago. Oh, this buzz for you, boom, 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 boom. And then a boom, 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 boom. Oh, there's somebody that does the theme song for NCIS New Orleans. It's called Boom Boom. Song lyrics, Boom Boom. Well, if you're alone and you need a friend, someone to make you forget your problems, just come along, baby, take my hand. I'll be your lover tonight. Whoa, whoa. This is what I want to do. Let's have some fun. What I want is me and you. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you. Hey, that's not the right one. Boom, 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 boom is by Big Head, Todd and the Monsters. Boom, boom, boom by Big Head, Todd and the Monsters. Lyrics. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna shoot you right down, right off your feet. Take you home with me. Foot in my house. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Ow, how, how, how. Mm, well, I love to see you strut up and down the floor. When you're talking to me, that baby talk, well, I like that. Oh, yeah, yeah. Talk that talk and walk that walk. Boom, 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 boom. When she walk that walk, and talk that talk, whoa, 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 and whispered in my ear, boom, ba, boom, boom, boom. Tell me what you love, baby, baby, baby. I love that talk. When you talk like that, you knock me off my feet, right off of my feet. Oh, oh, oh. So talk that talk, boom, 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 boom. All right, hey, that's enough of that. Let's do a story. We're gonna do some more Bible stuff. Sure, why not? We like Bible stuff. Bible stuff is good stuff. I'm telling you, my friends, it's good stories, especially when you've got a good um story at the end of it. Well, I can't believe that they didn't ask for another one. They didn't even offer Bible stories of David and Goliath, David and Goliath short stories, David and Goliath story, David and Goliath story for children, David and Goliath a story for kids, David and Goliath story for preschool, David and Goliath a story for toddlers, story of David and Goliath, the David and Goliath story. See, all these are different little uh, stories that they have different from what oh, let's just do a different one. Short fairy tales. We're going to do some fairy tales if we can find some. Short fairy tales. Oh, we done that peas in a pod thing. Thumbelina, 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 Thumb. Here's a Thumbelina, 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 Thumb. Once upon a time a woman lived by herself in a faraway village. She was very lovely, and after her husband had died she always wanted to have a child, but, alas, she did not have any. One day she went to her friend, who was a good witch. She gave her a grain of barley and told her to go back home and plant it. The woman did as she was told. The next morning a beautiful plant had grown from the seed. It had a lovely flower that looked like a tulip. The woman had never seen a flower like that and was mesmerized by its beauty. She gently kissed one of its petals, and as she did that, the flower blossom opened, and inside was a beautiful little girl, no bigger than the size of the woman's thumb. The woman instantly fell in love with her and called her Thumbelina. Thumbelina took away the woman's loneliness. In the day she would tell her stories and talk to her. Sometimes she would make Thumbelina a boat out of a tulip petal, which she would row in a plateful of water at night. At night Thumbelina would sleep in a bed out of a walnut shell, with a blanket made of a rose petal. One night, as she was sleeping, a frog came to her window and saw her. He thought to himself, "What a beautiful girl! She'll make a lovely bride for my son." And so he grabbed Thumbelina and hopped away to his home. When his son saw his bride to be, he was very happy. "She's a beautiful father. I I'll marry her, but before that I want to build her a beautiful house," said his son. "Okay, son, I'll put her on the water lily in the middle of the pond till then. This way she'll not be able to escape." And so the frog put Thumbelina in the middle of a pond on a water lily, and then Thumbelina tried to escape from her new home, but when she couldn't she broke down crying. Two minnows were sitting under the same leaf, and they heard her cry. They asked her about her troubles, and when she told them, they decided to help her. They nibbled away the lily stem, and soon it broke and floated away with Thumbelina. Just when Thumbelina thought she was free, a beetle came down and took her away to his home. He called over his friends to introduce them to his pretty prisoner. But the beetle's friends told him that she was too different than them and she didn't belong to them. "I agree. I think I should let her go," thought the beetle, and so he dropped her in the long grass and a flower. Thumbelina was very happy that she was free from her captors. However, she did not know where her home was. She spent many a days in the grass, and between the flowers she would eat the pollen of flowers and drink the dew from their leaves. One day, as she was walking, she stumbled upon a small house made of mud. It had a strange round entrance, and she went up to it and knocked on the door. A mouse opened the door. "Hello, isn't it cold out there for you today? Come in, please." "Thank you very much," said Thumbelina, and once Thumbelina was settled comfortably in the mouse's house, he asked her about who she was. Thumbelina told her the entire story. "Oh, don't worry, you can stay here as long as you like," said the mouse. So Thumbelina started staying in her new found home. To make herself useful in the house, she would cook for the mouse and tell him stories. After a few days, the mouse said he had invited a guest over. He's the richest mouse in all the land. He is a very good friend of mine. And that night the mouse's friend came over for dinner. They all talked and had a good time, and during the course of dinner the friend fell in love with Thumbelina and declared that he would marry her. Thumbelina had no choice but to go along with what was happening, and when the friend offered to show her his home, she agreed to visit his house, and the three of them set off together. On the way they entered a tunnel. There they found an injured swallow lying on the ground. The mouse's friend kicked it and rudely said, "Serves her right. What is she doing in the tunnels? He should have stayed in the air." She should have stayed in the air. Thumbelina was shocked to see that someone could treat another like this. Unseen by the mice, she ran away from there, and once she was sure that the mice had left, she came back and attended to the swallow. She took great care of her till she was fit to fly again. It became spring, and by the time the swallow could fly again, she told Thumbelina, "I have to join my family and friends. They have flown away to a warmer place. I cannot stay here. Come with me." But Thumbelina had enough adventure and didn't want to go anywhere else, and so the swallow flew away. A few months had passed when the love-struck friend of the mouse found Thumbelina again. "Oh, my beloved, I have been looking for you everywhere. Now I have found you and must marry you." Thumbelina knew there was no way out of it for her, so she asked him if she could spend one last day out in the open air before she was confined to living the rest of her life underground with him. As she roamed in the open field for one last time, she heard a familiar voice. "Come, come away with me, where your spirit will always be free," said the swallow. Thumbelina saw her old friend who had returned to her, and this time around she agreed and hopped on the back of the swallow, and they took off. They flew over the land and water and fields of green. And when they reached the land of the flowers, the swallow landed and Thumbelina on a beautiful flower petal. "This is the kingdom of the flowers, and that is their king," told the swallow. Thumbelina saw a handsome young king with beautiful wings. He was surrounded by lovely flowers, and as soon as she saw him, she knew what she wanted. She wanted to call this place home. Her presence attracted the king's attention, and he too fell in love with her immediately. "Will you marry me?" asked the king. "Yes," replied Thumbelina with a big smile. It happens as happiness spread across her face, she grew a beautiful pair of wings and became the flower queen. Soon they got married and lived happily ever after. The end. Oh, what a beautiful story that was. Oh, kids, I tell you what, this is a keeper. We're going to keep this one. Shen Show stuff. That's where we'll be. Alrighty. Hey, that looks like one good one. It's a nice long one, so I think we'll wrap it up there for the children's story time. And now we'll go to our Daily Bread portion of the program. Today's Daily Bread portion of the program is going to be brought to you by the number 7 and the words "I and goodbye." No, today's Daily Bread portion of the program is going to be brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2020. The Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's readings in the Bible with Briscoe is going to be Ezekiel 5 through 7 and Hebrews 12. So don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe for your daily reading of the Bible. Okay, let's see. If only we could is today's devotion in the Daily Bread portion of the program, and we're going to be reading Psalms 28. Psalm 28 is probably not that long. It's a psalm of David. "To you, Lord, I call. You are my rock. Do not turn a deaf ear to me, for if you remain silent, I will be like those who go down to the pit. Hear my cry for mercy as I call to you for help, as I lift up my hands towards your most high, most holy place. Do not drag me away with the wicked, with those who do evil, who speak cordially with their neighbors, but harbor malice in their hearts. Repay them for their deeds and for their evil work. Repay them for what their hands have done, and bring back on them what they deserve. Because they have no regard for the deeds of the Lord, and what his hands have done, he will tear them down and never build them up again. Praise be to the Lord. Praise be to the Lord, for he has heard my cry for mercy. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him, and he helps me. My heart leaps for joy, and with my song I praise him. The Lord is the strength and of his people, a fortress of salvation for his anointed ones. Save your people and bless your inheritance by their shepherd and every and carry them forever. Be their shepherd and carry them forever. Okay, hey, there you go, Psalm 28. And that was the Daily Bread portion of the program brought to you today by the Bible with Crisco 2020, a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Do not forget to tune into the Daily Bread, the Bible with Frisco 2020 for your daily reading of the Bible. All right, hey, this here has been Shenandoah of Briscoe saying hello and how are ya? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show, and as always, you know, God loves you and so do I. So come back and save me tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here and I hope that you are too.